out of the car and everything. So
sure
that's normal ATF, right?
Yeah. Well, I use Textron 3.
Okay. Wow. So there's two separate. Look at that.
Yeah. The other one.
Is that a
you
new
can't see.
converter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
bought a brand new the first time. It's a Hughes converter, so it's a little more stall speed than the factory one.
Okay. What's the 2720 about?
I don't know. Kind of margin what it is.
Right. That's wild. I'm just surprised at how small it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know what you're saying. My TH350.
It's a 904. That's why. The 727 is a little larger.
Oh, okay.
There's
All right.
one of those underneath my steps here. It's a 727.
That's the torque flight, isn't it? The
Yeah,
727.
they're both torque flights. Yeah,
Oh,
this is
okay,
the
yeah,
904 torque flight, and then that one is a 727. So there's basically a floor jack under there holding the engine up in a block of wood, and there's a big block of wood underneath the lift arm, so in case it loses a little.
Right. Even when I was a dumb kid, one of the few things I could tell when somebody would show me like a picture of an engine bay is I could tell a Chrysler engine by the alternator has that.
Yeah.
It's bigger but skinnier.
And all the engines are off slightly to the passenger side too, very slightly.
Really?
Yeah, to clear the steering box. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Everyone, if you look, the center line of the radiator cap to like the wing nut on the air cleaner.
Wow. Well, it also makes sense because usually a large chunk of the time, it's just the driver, right? So by nudging it over a little bit, you're keeping the car perfectly balanced when it's just when there's no passengers other than the driver.
Much to cause an issue, Obviously, they've been doing that for
how
many years.
I love the sticker.
Yeah,
That's technically a forward look sticker.
Yeah.
This is
great
before
we restored the car. I didn't restore this piece because I have my stickers on it.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't either. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's so cool.
So those stickers are like, oh geez, I don't know, over 30.
This is like light years ahead of the Charger. Technically, that's the Malaise era.
Yeah. Well,
that's funny.
Those are Dusters. Those were the kit cars in the early '70s. Chrysler came out with kit cars. It was literally like a short track racer. You bought it all this. It was like a model kit. You bought that whole thing as a model kit, the kit car, and obviously that's a pro stock, early '70s.
Right. So you could buy this and have a ready to go race car, basically, like a body in white.
You had a totally assembled it. I mean, literally from the roll cage, the whole chassis.
Wow.
You had it. It was basically a model kit, a one scale.
1-to-1 scale model kit.
Yeah. One of these days, if I can remind me, I'll dig up the magazines. I have the articles.
Wow.
Yeah, you bought them right from Chrysler, and it was actually up in Haverhill. There was one. Jeez. You remember where Advanced Auto Parts is off of 125 in Haverhill?
Yeah.
Right, so before you got to Advanced, there's a set of lights, and you would take a right, and then you go down that way, and there was like a garage, and there was one of those sitting in the parking lot.